as you guys can see, we have some snow. Granted, it is the middle of November. We're gonna take advantage of it because it's probably gonna disappear next week. We got about 6 to 8 inches of snow right now, and we're supposed to be getting even more tonight and tomorrow. So I'm gonna get the players Indy prepped. She's ready to get out and ride again. This is probably more snow we have gotten in the last 2 years. I am anxious to ride. We're gonna be putting the snow bike together today. Finally get to ride that, and this is actually a real one. And here goes my bank account. So we're gonna be putting this timber sled on this RMZ 450. Now, if you guys are new, this kit actually came with this bike, which I thought was gonna work well. I do not like this bike, so it is for sale. And then I bought this Suzuki 450, like it way better. The bike just handles better for me. I'm gonna throw it on here. Now this is a 2016 timber sled. I believe this is one of the mountain sleds. Now this has the KTM bushings. So I'm gonna fabricate something to make this work for the Suzuki. Not sure what I gotta do yet. Might have to do something with this bar. I don't know if this will fit into the shock bracket or not. So we're gonna figure that out. So this is actually going together way smoother than I thought it was. Thankfully, I don't really have to do much. I just need to add like a couple spacers in the bushings here, and it's gonna fit in perfectly. And then for the shock mount, I'm just gonna shave off a little bit of the bushing for the top of this shock mount, and it's gonna fit right in. Have to do hardly anything to this. If you guys are new and haven't watched my old video, I made a custom snow bike track. That's one thing that I should have done, which would have saved me a lot of time. I just didn't think about it for some reason. I had trouble on my old snow bike of keeping the track level. What I really needed was an adjustable shock mount. Now I know for next time, it's going to be a little longer than I'd like, but it's not bad. Now when I made my custom snow bike, I thought the way I had it was too heavy, but now I'm dealing with this thing. My custom snow bike's way lighter than this. Granted, that lightness did kick me in the butt. In the end, I do need to, I bent the frame on it, so I'm going to be fixing that sometime. I don't know when, because I put a lot of work into that. I'm not throwing that away. It works. I don't know if we need to take the airbox off. I know on some bikes, the airbox is sometimes in the way. I don't think it's going to be in the way on this one. Time will tell. So I'm working on putting the ski on, and I just realized that the seller never gave me the bushings for the kit. I went to the scrapyard and I found this stainless steel pipe, and I'm gonna use this as a bushing. It's gonna work perfectly. So here is that axle. So it'll fit right in there, and this one will fit right in there, like that. So now we got good enough bushing in there. We are making progress. So the front ski is actually giving me more trouble than the rear. The rear pretty much hooked up perfectly. I honestly didn't have to do much. KTM must run their forks wider. To clamp the ski onto the forks, I have these brackets here. I had to cut them down about half an inch. Suzuki's forks are skinnier than the KTM. And since the pivot point's a little bit different on the fork here, so the holes aren't lining up on the ski, so what I'm gonna have to do is I just gotta drill some new holes, not a big deal. So this kit came with this third shock here. I'm not really sure the purpose of this third shock. I don't know if it's supposed to give you a smoother ride, if you hit bumps or something. I guess if any of you snow bikers out there, let me know what this third shock is. I know it's an accessory you can buy. I think it's pretty expensive. I don't know if it comes with all new kits or if this is a mountain kit accessory. I don't know. Just let me know. I was looking at the Suzuki kits for timber sled, and the reason I didn't buy one is because it's like 300 bucks for bushings. That's insane. So I'm capable of making this work, and it's going together great. Now there's another couple things here. We're running into the same problem I ran in on my snow bike, is that the chain down here on this tensioner wants to hit all these lugs. I can tell that someone went through here and actually shaved some of them lugs off. I don't know if that's from factory or what. The way it's running right now, it's gonna rub. So I don't know if taking a link out would help, but I don't know if I have enough chain to take a link out, and I don't have a half link here. I wasn't sure how this, graphics kit was gonna blend in with the yellow dirt bike. I put this cheap vinyl on just because I wanted to see what it would do. I do plan on maybe making this cooler down the road. I kind of ran out of time and never got back to it, but I think it's gonna blend in good with the blues and orange. Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, you guys must like this type of content. If you aren't subscribed yet, make sure head down there, hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on anything from the Brapaholics. Alright, so I just took it on one little test ride just to make sure everything's working. So far, it's working really good. I just gotta do some things here and there. So I'm gonna bleed the brake line now, put all the fenders back on, and I'm gonna soften up the front shocks. Now, on the test ride, we don't have a base layer of snow yet, so I'm feeling like everything impacting that ski right now. Just the way it is. It feels really stiff still. I'm gonna soften up the shocks. Plus, I wanted them softened up anyways. They felt really stiff when I was riding it on the dirt bike. And if it still seems like it's not soft enough yet, I'm gonna take that third shock off. I'm not really sure what it's there for yet. All right, now it's time to go finally take this for a little ride. Now, I've been riding it here and there, and I'm experiencing some problems. So I've learned some things about this bike. It has a warm-up mode. It won't run well until it's up to temp. So basically that warm-up option it dumps a ton of fuel, so it's running really rich. I have about 1.5 foot of powder right now. And all that powder is constantly flying, and it's cooling down the engine fast. So the bike's in constant warm-up mode, and it's not running well at all. My kit actually did come with a thermobob, which is a external thermostat. So I'm gonna install that and go from there. I wasn't sure if I was gonna need it or not. Now my 2012 250 that I used years ago, I didn't have any problems with it going through that warm-up option. So I'm not sure if that bike even had it. Got the scrub. Getting this kitty cat going. Frozen pussies, time to come out. Jeez. She's dry. She's bone dry, huh? She hasn't seen any action in a while. No, it's been too long. Still needs a belt, but we're gonna send it. Oh yeah. Not starting up? No. My bike's still running cold. Pull out some? Not really. Stay said you had it started once already today? Oh yeah.
Twice this fall.
Oh. A typical sight. An Arctic cat broken down.
Hey, he's just a little tired still. He's woken up.
Oh. Gotta tow her home. Good thing we're not too far away. Alright. Have fun getting wet. We got some good snow drifts in here. My GoPros are dying, guys. They're dead. I can't keep them alive in this cold. Oh man, here it comes. Trying to find some nice snow drifts. The Razor can get around because there's no base layer of snow, so he just, once he hits the bottom of that snow, he can get some traction. The XLT is running superb. The steep powder, I wish I had a better track on it. It's still fun. Basically going 80 miles an hour just to go 30. The XLT is all bone stock other than the skis. Skis are floating nicely. They could use some new carbides though. He's hitting that snow good. Alright, Brack's coming again. This is the deepest part right here. The snow drift's probably 4 feet deep. He's gonna try it again. Weak! Oh yeah! Those 32s grip good! It's deep right here. It's up to my knees right here.
That's the old 1K king handle.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't see any turbos? Yeah. Still in the garage for him.
He still has, yeah, there's one in the garage and there's the other one with a broken diff.
It'd still be checked if he was there.
Oh, looks fun.
Yeah, the 32s are like bare minimum.
Yeah.
Struggling a little bit.
Oh, I can tell.
Freaking rich though.
Yeah.
Surprised I didn't get stuck.
Well, if there wasn't no base layer, you would have got stuck.
You challenging me?
Yeah.
We'll be back next month.
Alright, we'll see what the XLT can do. Oh! What a scrub!
I need that bigger track.
Uh-huh.
He's plenty deep there, boys. so fluffy. You go right to the bottom, but still a lot of fun. Benefit with a bigger lug track. Well, it is a Players, so. Radiator's packed up good. It's still 175, 180. Yeah. So it's running good. Freaking ripping. Unlike my snow bike. And my snowmobile. And your snowmobile. Damn Suzuki's. I'd never say that.
Alright guys, it is the next day, and as you can see, the snow is softening up and it is disappearing quite fast. Hopefully this acts as a base layer. I'm hoping not too much of this leaves. So for the snow bike, I'm going to put the thermal bob in a different spot. I didn't quite put it in the correct area. I should have got it a little bit closer. And I'm also going to probably skirt the radiators. And I might even just bypass one of the radiators out of the loop. Everything else ran great, and I'm excited for the season. They're predicting it to be a good winter. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy this content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.